welcome to the think tank. So there is a little bit of an update on Bryan Kohberger, his defense, and the cost in the first 3 quarters of 2023. Oh my God. And cameras have been denied by his judge. So let me know what you guys think about this. I was really hoping that we were going to get some cameras in there, but no, denied. Bryan Kohberger judge officially denies the first request for TV cameras. Here we are. Oh,
really no reason to prefer an automatic installed court system camera as opposed to professionals who know how to do things. Now, the court seems to be unhappy that some of the rules were violated. Fine, then bar the people who are breaking the rules, but let the public see a
this is the thing. We have a right to know what is going on in that courtroom. I don't understand why he would be denying all of this. We've been seeing cases for years and years and years. So why are we having this problem now? It doesn't. Math ain't mathin'.
professionally produced courtroom scene. There's really no excuse for a court to say no to a professionally produced presentation of courtroom matters. The public has a right to see its judicial system at work, and if you've just got a static sort of surveillance camera like you're in the 7-Eleven, you're not going to get the same kind of input for the public. Bad idea to be micromanaging the video.
And that's exactly what's happening is he is micromanaging this. And he is right. A CCTV type image, that does nothing for the public. That does nothing. And we do have the right to know.
Video presentation. It's a little bit like saying, well, you can film the football game, but only in the nosebleed seats at the very top end of one of the end zones. You're not going to get the nuances. That's the whole idea, is for people to be able to judge demeanor, how people are feeling, what they're saying, and you can't do that if it's really remote. The fact that we, the taxpayers, are paying for everything, the public defender, the entire court.
That is the thing. Look at this expense. First 3 quarters, $270,000. And how much is going to Ann Taylor and her crew?
Court system, it suggests that maybe we have a significant interest in the judicial system. It's kind of like that old Ronald Reagan line from his campaign. I paid for this microphone. Well, we paid for this courtroom. We're entitled to see our judicial system at work. It's a really bad idea for Idaho to have a rule that says, well, you may not appeal the judge's decision. Why not? Every single decision by a trial.
Things are just going wonky out there. Are you kidding me? Look what he is accused of doing. Personally, look what he has done, in my personal opinion. To deny us from seeing what is going on in that courtroom is against, what is it, the Sixth Amendment? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Court judge should be subject to review. What if he or she just has a bad day? People's lives are in the balance, and really they ought to change the rule to allow appeals of denials of cameras.
Absolutely.
One reason we should see the entire proceeding, not just some static surveillance camera, is yesterday's event in Las Vegas where the maniac hopped over the bench like a linebacker and attacked the judge. Well, the public is entitled to see that kind of thing, to know what goes on in a courtroom. If there was no camera, or if it was so far back you couldn't get the real picture, then people are really.
Did you guys see that? Oh my God. The guy bounced over to that judge. It was unreal.
Wouldn't know what's going on. Maybe we should have more security in courtrooms, but those kinds of issues aren't going to be addressed unless you have accurate camera coverage.
That's right. That's right. Let me see here. I'm trying to give me a second. There we are. Media lawyer weighs in on Idaho judge's first official denial of TV cameras, and he said that it is a bad idea. Unreal. Latah County District Judge John Judge has officially denied his first request for TV cameras in court after a November order in which he said he would take control of video proceedings against Bryan Kohberger. We don't need CCTV. He's right. We need professionals that show what is going on in that courtroom. The request came from Spokane, Washington TV station KXLY, in which the court asked the court for permission to take video and still photos of the now 29-year-old Kohberger's upcoming hearing on January 26th. Denied, the judge wrote, attaching a copy of his November 17th, 2023 order in which he granted Kohberger's request to remove media cameras from the courtroom, but said the court would stream the proceedings on its own. Like he said, they want to micromanage it. It is intense focus on Kohberger and his every move, along with adverse headlines and news articles. The court that leads the court to conclude the continued photographs and video coverage inside the courtroom by media should no longer be permitted. Judge wrote at that time. What? So we will not know what's going on in that courtroom. We'll get reports back, but we all know that's not the same. That's the whole idea, for people to be able to judge demeanor, how people are feeling, and what they are saying. And you can't do this if it's really a remote. Judge is expected to live stream future hearings on his YouTube channel. Royal Oaks, who successfully argued for TV cameras inside O.J. Simpson, told Fox Digital it's a bad idea to take control of the courtroom coverage away from professional crews. Yeah, we all watched this forever, didn't we? And of course, it's a public courtroom. Like you said, we pay for this area. It's a little bit like saying, well, you can, like you said, film the football game, but only from the nosebleeds. You're not going to get the nuances. That's the whole idea. Didn't affect this guy. So public records have revealed that just part of Kohberger's defense cost taxpayers more than $270,000 in the first 3 quarters. In his November order, judge accused the media of violating his request not to exclusively zoom in on Kohberger's face and not record before or after court is in session. Holy buddy. Idaho law does not allow the media to appeal the judge's denial. Something is wrong with that situation. But the court could have other remedies besides seizing control of these cameras. There is no reason to prefer an automatic installed court system camera as opposed to professionals who know how to do things. Now the court seems to be unhappy that some of the rules were violated. Fine them, bar those people that break the rules. We know that Bryan Kohberger is charged with unaliving 4 Idaho students on November 13th, 2024, around 4 a.m. in the rental home 1122 King Road in Moscow, Idaho. He unalived Madison Mogan, Kaylee Gonsalves, Xaniker Nodal, and Ethan Chapin. And they are denying us the ability to watch this live, judge for ourselves. All 4 victims we know were attacked, they said, in their sleep, but it's been proven that some were awake or should have been awake. And we know that there was a sheath with DNA of Bryan Kohberger underneath of Maddie Mogan between her and the comforter. So he has a master's degree in criminal justice from the DeSales University in Pennsylvania. He declined to enter a plea last May, and the judge entered the not guilty plea for him on 4 charges of first degree and another felony burglary. He could face The firing squad, which I think most of us would love to see. Prosecutors have asked the trial to take place over 6 weeks this summer. So will we get access to those cameras? I don't think so. I think that this judge very much wants to micromanage the entire case, which will throw a very large glitch into the public's perception of what is going on. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
You know, he picked the wrong family.